What's poppin', you guys? I just had to bring you guys this news right quick. If you haven't heard, they did do a re-release of the Aaliyah Barbie signature music series doll, which dropped in February on the artist's birthday, but the release was kind of a fiasco because a lot of collectors missed out on this doll. We all know the scalpers on the internet were trying to sell this doll for insane prices, okay? Now, I told you guys back then not to spend that money on the doll, but some of you guys didn't listen. You went ahead and did it anyway. I understand, but this is why the scalpers exist, because we keep giving them our money. So I wanted to share this with you guys because many of you guys in my comments let me know that you were able to buy this doll on the website at Target. And I see her listed here on Target saying that she is available for shipping. I put in my location, which is in Oklahoma, and it says that it would arrive by October 17th, which is about a week away from the time I'm filming this. Let's add to cart and let's see how many it'll let us add, okay? I just want to see how many it'll let me add. Oh, okay. So 2 is the maximum number that it will let me add. And right now, as I'm filming this, Target has a sale going on where you get $10 off on toys that are $40 and over, $20 off on toys that are $75 and over. So if you're spending on 2 of these dolls with $20 off, basically it's going to come to $100 plus tax or whatever the hell else they charge you for. But that means instead of getting her at $60, which is the listed price for the doll right now, you'll be able to get her for $50, which is the actual retail price that she dropped at back in February when the doll first released. So to make things simpler for you guys, I put a product link under this video that you can click on to take you over to Target to buy this doll. Of course, Target will just give me a very tiny commission, like basically the tax, for introducing the link to you guys, and that's just one way for you to support my channel without it costing you anything. So if you would like to do that, I highly encourage you to do so. Now let's move on to the next thing that caught my eye, which is here on the Mattel Creations website. What is this? We've got this collab going on with MoMA, and I think MoMA is just the abbreviation for Museum of Modern Art. This is saying that Club 59 members are going to have early access to the release of these products here. But my eye, of course, is on Miss Barbie. What can they tell us about this? Is anybody interested in this doll? This is the Vincent van Gogh Starry Night portrait that they basically turned into a Barbie doll. This is not the first time we've seen them do this with this specific painting, but I think this is the best execution that Mattel has done with the painting. When you look at the doll's hair, I'm trying to get a close-up. Hello. Let's just come over here instead, because the pictures, I'm trying to pull up the pictures and Mattel is on some BS. Yeah, I think that this is one of the best executions that they've done of this art piece. And if you look at her hair, it's like the hair is shaped like the clouds in the picture. I'm sure that this hairstyle takes so much gel to get it like this. This is not the kind of doll, I can't believe I'm saying this, is not the kind of doll that it would make sense to display outside of her original form. So much work went into the little small details to get her like this. So whether you keep her in box or out of the box, I mean, seriously, if you're like me, just a straight up customizer, I don't know if that's such a great idea with this one. I think she's gorgeous. She does have the Claudette face. When I was reading in the forum what members were saying about the doll, majority of the people who saw this said that they wanted the doll and that they really liked it. But there were some people who were saying that they were probably going to hold off on this doll because they were not a big fan of the Claudette face sculpt. They just thought that it was giving too much plastic surgery looks. That's just what I heard, okay? Look at them shoes. What is that made out of? Is that plastic? How did they mold plastic like that? That's kind of dope. Bruh, like this doll, she's a masterpiece, okay? If only Mattel would do like this more often. They just are such slackers right now. Come on. What I will say is that this doll is being labeled a limited edition. We don't know how limited the edition is at this time. And we don't have a full confirmation of the price at this time either. I'm hearing rumors that she's going to be definitely over 100, maybe even up to 160, which is insane to me. But I could see at 100 this doll selling around that price. I mean, I would pray and hope that she's less than that. Don't we all? But oh my goodness, this doll drops when? I mean, I think this doll is gonna sell out quick. So if you're not already a Barbie Club 59 member, do like I did, listening to you guys' advice. Just go ahead and pay the damn $10 for a year's membership, because when things like this pop up, you don't want to be the person who missed out just because you don't have the membership. Okay, so this is November 11th is when this series is going to be made available at Mattel. You can obviously only get it at Mattel Creations, unfortunately, and you have to deal with their nonsensical customer service and horrible shipping rates. So good luck with that. I hope whoever is pining after her gets her. And if you do, come back on this channel and tell us about how your experience was and what you think of this doll. I will be sure to be watching reviews of this doll, whoever ends up getting her. Are my eyes deceiving me? Is it Christmas already? What is happening? I missed out on this Diwali doll, and now I'm seeing you can add it to your bag. Is this a joke? Let me see. Oh my gosh. So they re-released her or something? I gotta get this doll, you guys. I gotta get this doll. She was so on my radar. I was about to make my own version of this doll, but I needed my son to help me sew a dress to look like this. And he don't be having the time, okay? He just got a new job at a bank. That boy is chilling. He don't got time to be sewing for me, so gotta get her. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Y'all, all the dolls that I had on my wish list right now are just popping up left and right. Law of attraction, I'm telling you, it works. And then this doll is also being talked about everywhere. The Barbie Golden Dream Christie doll. She has a Steffi face sculpt. She's on a superstar body, which is a old school body, the one we grew up with back in the 90s, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't like those bodies, but that doesn't mean she can't get a head swap. How much is this doll? $60, okay. The outfit is quite interesting. Not sure what to make of it exactly, but a lot of people are really digging this doll. I think if you don't have a proper black Steffi sculpt in your collection, she might be a winner. Not a huge fan of the price point just because of the fact that she has a stiff body, but it does look like a very classy doll the way they put her together. And the outfit looks high quality. Am I bugging? I don't know that much about fabrics, but that's just how it looks to me. Love this full head of hair she's got with these curls. I mean, honestly, other than her being a stiffy, I don't really, even though look at those shoes. Oh my goodness, that's a nice mold for shoes. I just don't see anything about this doll that doesn't tickle my fancy. She's dope. I can't justify spending $60 on just her head, to be honest. So I probably will end up missing out on this doll. But she is too cute. Look at this hat. This doll is okay. I'm not gonna lie. This doll is about something, okay? Yo, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of whoever ends up getting this doll. Officially. This is a bomb-ass doll. Wow. Okay, well, this one launches very soon. Today is the 8th as I'm filming. It's going to be available tomorrow morning. So have at it, you guys. This says members only. So there's another one that you better have your membership in place if you don't want to miss out on this doll. Are she going to be available other places too? Let me see. Mattel Creations while supplies last. Oh, so it's only here on the Mattel site? That sucks. I wonder if the Diwali doll is also available on Amazon. Come on. Does it say that it's only available here? Well, I tried to see if Walmart or Target or Amazon, any of the places I prefer other than Mattel Creations, has this doll available, and I don't see her listed anywhere right now. So if I do get her, assuming she is able to be checked out, I think I can only get her from Mattel Creations, which is horrible. But if anything changes by the time I edit and upload this video, then I'll be sure to link her as well. And if I see her on Amazon at any point, I will be adding her to my Amazon storefront for you guys, so you don't have to deal with Mattel and their ridiculousness, okay? Let's move on to the next thing that's looking interesting over here. This was the Debbie Allen doll that we were talking about, who I am shocked that she's only going to be $44. So I do plan on getting this doll if I can catch her in the sales window. But if I miss her, I'm not going to cry. I love the outfit. I love the execution of this doll. I would definitely use her clothing pieces on my other dolls too. The hair texture looks really good. I just want to see more promo pictures of this doll. Hopefully before the launch date, they will, be available. But speaking of, let's go back to the You Love It website because there's some other stuff that I wanted to see here. Firstly of all, what is this? Stevie Nicks, but dressed in white. This is supposed to be available this month. October 21st is the early sales window for the members. So you better believe it. I'm going to be trying to get this doll. How much is she going to cost though? The first one I missed, well, the one who was in a black dress. I pray that she doesn't have an open mouth. I hope they use the same sculpt for this version of the doll. But we don't have any pictures of her. So this is the look that they're going to be trying to duplicate with this doll, apparently. Loving the boot design. And I'm sure I'm going to love the doll. I don't really care about the clothes, honestly, because she's coming out of them clothes. Like, she's not going to be Stevie Nicks in my collection. I will end up restyling her and doing something different with the character. But I hope that I am able to get this doll. So this is definitely on my radar. October 21st. You better believe it. I'm setting an alarm for that one. This catching my eye. Not so much about the doll itself, because honestly, I'm not interested in any one of them. But the body type, it's called muscular body type, and this is a new body that they're releasing in 2026 for made to move dolls. Okay, I have mixed feelings about it though. Okay, so here are some sneak peeks of how this body is supposed to look. You've got this one here with the Simone head sculpt in this pink workout outfit that's got the body type, and then the doll right next to her as well. And it looks as though the features of this body is basically very broad shoulders, muscular arms, obviously, muscular legs that are almost as thick as a curvy doll's legs, but curvy's legs are not as toned looking as these are. Is it just me? Does the stomach area also look a little bit different? So this is a little bit more toned body sculpt. I have mixed feelings. I don't think every doll will look good on this body type, like the Simone head here. I don't think that she looks good on this body type, but if you do have some characters where it would make sense that they have this broad shouldered muscular kind of body, then it would probably add a lot of body diversity to your collection. To be honest, I really don't think I'm going to end up using this body style too much. If I end up with some dolls that have this body sculpt, it's not my favorite thing. I don't think this was necessary. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm not hating on it because everybody's taste is different. So if you have a lot of dolls that are like athletic or just for whatever reason would have this body type, then I guess it's good to have it. I just feel like, some of the body sculpts, I prefer for them to be body types that are more commonly seen in real females' bodies than something that's like totally out of the norm, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion, but it doesn't really matter either way. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they shouldn't have made it. I just want to see those bodies first and then these, you know what I mean? Like, we still haven't really seen a petite curvy mixture in made to move bodies. There's way more women that have a short curvy stature than this very muscular type of body. So that's why I'm saying, like, this is not my next choice of body sculpt if we were to just choose votes. You know what I mean? Like, who is this for? That's my whole take on it. But what do you guys think? If you disagree with me, tell me about it in the comment section. Maybe you're one of the people who have a collection of dolls that happen to be very athletic characters and could use bodies like this, but I think we are doing pretty good with the Brooklyn style body with the thicky thighs and a slightly broader arms. Like, do we really need one with giant shoulders? You know what I'm saying? Yet, that's what I'm saying. Don't get triggered. It'll be all right. Okay, we don't live in snowflake territory over here. We keep it real over here. I'm just telling you my personal real ass thoughts. All right. Oh, this one, was she on one of those bodies too? This sculpt on the far right of the screen. I think if that's a muscular body on her, she doesn't look too bad with that body. So, I think it does really depend on the sculpt that you're putting onto the body. Like, the bigger the head is, the more balanced it'll look, you know what I'm saying? But that Simone head, she just has too much of a collector-sized doll head. Like, it's small, so it looks kind of awkward on that big body. My opinion only. One other thing I have to mention, this will not be the case forever, I'm sure, but they're having some kind of a sale over at Amazon right now, so you better catch her while you can. I just happened to be scrolling and came across this $20 listing of the Margot Robbie face with the closed mouth that was just recently released. Is this a mistake? I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, huh? 63% off. Are they on crack? Amazon can smoke crack all day long if they're going to give me these type of prices. And I only want this doll basically for her head. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get this one. So I've added this doll to my collection. She should be arriving hopefully sooner than later. But I got it at the $20 price. I'm so glad I waited and didn't spend $50 on this doll. Like, I'm so happy about that right now. I'm freaking pissing in my pants, okay? But unfortunately, when I went to see if the other dolls in the series were also on sale, they're not. Like, what is happening? If she was on sale, I probably would have got her as a body donor. I do love this doll's hair, but I hate the open mouth. But not for no $54. You understand what I'm saying, my friends? I've added all of these dolls to my recommendations list over on my Amazon storefront. So make sure that you go over there and check out all of the different cool dolls that I've curated over there for you guys to take a look at. Some of them I put in there for their beauty, of course, and some of them I put in there for their body donor potentiality. Is that a word? Go ahead and check that out. I'm thinking about starting a whole different... Oh, this one's price came down too. It was $4 to $5 the other day, but now she's at $40. It's still too much. But if you just got it like that and you really need this yellowy kind of a skin tone, which is the perfect match for the holiday Barbie with the Taya face sculpt, I don't know. I don't know what that's worth to you to have her articulated on a made to move body. And Taya does look good on a curvy, so this would be a choice for you if you wanted to get her. Don't miss my product links as well. That will take you to Walmart, Target, Etsy, and other trusted websites where you can find some of the dolls I'm recommending for you guys. I think that's going to be it for today. So let me get off of this thing because this video is getting long and I need to edit it so I can put it up for you guys right away. My name is Gypsy. This is Broken Dolly TV and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope if you miss out on Aaliyah, you can get her right now so that you can have a dolly day.